this Terran versus Protoss. Bitters versus BabyToss. Bitters gonna give BabyToss a chance by playing off race, being Terran, and here he is spawning at the 7 o'clock position as the blue Terran. BabyToss up here as the red Protoss. Now, BabyToss will probably have an advantage here because Bitters doesn't really play Terran a lot, as it is an off race. Because he's not a random player, he is in fact a Protoss player. But I'm sure he practices enough and knows the matchup well enough to play against Protoss here, BabyToss. He's gonna put his pylon down. Gonna send his probe out to scout again, pretty early. Not entirely sure if he needs to scout this early. I mean, he might have to, but I doubt it, because honestly, you can't really get that much information out of a Terran, because it's just going to be supply depot, barracks, and then you could probably send your scout after gateway just to see if the Terran player does get gassed down. But looks like BabyToss going to send his probe out after pylon. Going to come up here. Going to be able to get through before the wall finishes. It obviously already started. There's the barracks going up. And the probe probably going to harass this SCV a bit, try to kill it actually. And he's going to deal 20 damage to it, which is pretty good. Going to chase that probe away. 2 SCVs coming out for Bitters. One going to chase the probe, one going to check out the base. Gas going up for BabyToss. And Command Center is making SCVs. Going to turn into an orbital once this barracks finishes. After this SCV is done, it'll be just in time for a Marine and an orbital. Gas also going up for Bitters. His scout's about to enter the Protoss base right now, actually. Who's just got his gateway up. Gonna get his cybernetics core up pretty soon. Gonna have 150 minerals right about now. Here's the probe going out for the cybernetics core. And Bitters finishing his wall off with that SCV that got damaged earlier. Marine coming out. Orbital coming up. Gonna try to see what's going on. BabyToss having a probe here with minerals. He likes keeping those probes away from the Nexus and away from the minerals. There he's delivering his minerals back. SCV kind of just sitting here. BabyToss not really doing that much about it. And Bitters is going for a tech lab on his barracks. BabyToss has this probe here at the Zelnaga watchtower. Kind of just spotting to see if Bitters moves out with anything. But it doesn't look like he's really doing much right now. He's probably going to tech up, got a second gas, going to get a factory down. Let's see if he goes for Banshees or something of the sort. Second gateway now up for BabyToss. Probe right here, not really, mining minerals, just chillaxing. Gonna get this pylon down, then gonna get sent back to the minerals. Warp gate research now started. Second probe here actually, so he's actually got 2 probes out. Not really mining. Just there to spot. And Zealot right here, probably gonna intercept this SCV if he tries to leave. So SCV gonna try to get as much intel as he can. Supply depot right there, and Reaper coming out, probably just to check and see what's going on. Going to get concussive shell, grenades, whatever they are. For the Marauders, gonna slow down some stuff. Another same build as last game from BabyToss, gonna get that Robo up. Probably gonna get a 3rd gateway after that, and probably go for an expansion after that as well. Warp gate getting Chrono Boost out. And Reaper now coming out. Probably gonna he's actually gonna kill these probes. Or kill that probe. This probe actually managed to survive. Let's see, a command center and a factory coming up for Bitters. So he's gonna try to probably get an economic advantage. Doesn't look like BabyToss is really preparing to do much right now. Warp gate's coming up. Not sure where that Reaper went. That Reaper's just staying there right now. Gonna hop into this base. Gonna see the Robo. And kind of at a fairly bad time. Let's see if BabyToss responds. He's not really standing. There they are. Probably gonna get 3 probe kills. Or 0. 0 works too. Let's see. getting a starport up. Expansion's almost done, so he's probably going to make that an orbital, put a mule down, lift it over, and yeah, Bitter's not really doing that much right now. Making an SCV, I guess. Another Marauder. Not really getting his siege tanks out. Gonna switch, gonna go for, I'm assuming, Cloaked Banshees. Nexus going up for BabyToss. Some Stalkers, Zealot, Sentry, and one Immortal. Gonna get an Observer out as well. Not sure if he's gonna go for any Colossus. We don't see a Robotic Support Bay going up. There are actually 2 more gateways coming up. So he's gonna have 4 gateways and that robotics facility. Just gonna probably try to, I don't know. I guess he hasn't really scouted much of Bitters, so I mean Marauders are gonna basically most likely tear apart Stalkers that are most likely going to come out of this. Observer coming out, gonna finally scout stuff. All he's seen is that barracks, actually. He hasn't really seen anything else. Yeah, Bitter's gonna get this medevac right here. And expansion now up. Gonna get the orbital, get both the gases. So probably gonna go for some pretty gas heavy units. Probably a bunch of Marauders, Marines. Not sure if he's gonna get a reactor for this starport because he just made a medevac. He didn't really need the tech lab for that. Now this factory's left, not making tanks, not making Hellions, not really making much of anything. Expansion now up for BabyToss. Gonna probably start making more probes. Let's go. This is full. He's just making probes out of here, and finally making probes out of here. Gonna get that gas, third gas. And robotic support bay now up, making an Immortal with this robotic support bay up. Probably gonna get some Colossus afterwards, and not seeing this Observer. So this Observer is gonna see basically the entire army of Bitters, because Bitters doesn't really have much of an army at all. This medevac still being made out of the starport with the tech lab on it. Very useful. Rock's gonna go down. Bitters probably gonna take a third soon. Seeing as he took those down, no real other reason to do that, unless he wants another entrance for the Protoss to have. A bunch of Zealots coming out actually, so this is good. Those are definitely going to be good against the Marauders if they can actually get in. And now he's going to get the range upgrade for the Colossus that he's just starting to make. Going to get his first one right now. SCV and Probe trying to have a little staring contest at the Zelnaga Watchtower. A bunch of Marauders out. Still just medevacs coming out with this starport. No Banshees, no Ravens with this tech lab. It's okay though, because yeah. He's getting a little supply blocked though. And this SCV should probably lower this supply depot. I know he can't really lower pylons as a Protoss player, but as a Terran you can lower supply depots, get that SCV back, and yeah, seeing as he supply blocked himself, he's gonna get 3 more depots. That's kind of halting his production, which is actually pretty bad. BabyToss is actually ahead in food right now, 101 to about 86. Bitter's gonna get this third right here. Looks like BabyToss is thinking about an expansion as well. He's gonna get his first Colossus out. He's gonna have enough money for the second one soon, but he chooses not to. He chooses to warp in some more Zealots, make a couple pylons, because he himself is also supply blocked now. And gonna get this Twilight Council, probably gonna go for charge, because he has more Zealots in his army than he does Stalkers. He has 9 Zealots to 7 Stalkers. And it looks like Bitters is actually moving out with his force. There's an Observer right here. Gonna check in to see if there's a base coming up, but Bitters is actually taking this base, and a fight going on. Gonna do some force fields, gonna trap a couple units in the back. These Zealots are gonna just tear apart these units, and Bitters is actually in for a little bit of trouble, losing his entire army, and BabyToss not really losing that much. Here's his expansion coming up. He might have to cancel it if BabyToss decides to come out, but he's not. A Raven now up, so he does use that starport a little bit. He has 1700 gas though, which is a fair amount. He could definitely get some. Let's see how many Immortals there are. There are 2 Immortals? Yeah, alright. So, Yeah, Bitters is gonna have to do something right now because he's now at 88 against 132 and another supply block. BabyToss, he's getting a couple more pylons now. The army is actually looking quite dangerous right now. He's gonna move out. I'm not sure if Bitters has enough to take this on because there are a couple of mortals backed up with a lot of zealots. Gonna probably have to make this a planetary. Does he have an engineering bay out? I'm not sure. Should probably check for that. There's the engineering bay coming out now. He probably planned on making this a planetary fortress, but forgot that he needed an engineering bay for it. It's quite alright though. Third base now up for BabyToss. This is gonna help him a lot actually. Another Colossus just standing here, kind of just chilling. And yeah, Bitter's army gonna be like split into two right here. Very dangerous. He should definitely move those Marauders back. Those zealots are just tearing everything apart. And a couple force fields here, stopping a couple of the zealots from getting in close. And Bitters is actually pretty. Actually, both of them are pretty high in their mineral gas count. But it looks like Bitters is probably gonna lose this game. He doesn't have much going for him right now. He has a lot of barracks. He's actually producing out of almost all of them. He should probably rally back into his base and try to, get all that stuff, closer and probably get a couple rounds of it before he goes out and engages this army. But it looks like he's actually going to hold off heroically. There are 4 zealots right here, and they're actually probably going to deal a lot of damage to these units. And Bitter's stimming a lot. A lot of his units are in the red, and that is going to be very bad. He definitely wants to move back. He doesn't want to engage this. He's going to have to get some medevacs out. Looks like he's got a reactor finally on that starport. He has 2 medevacs right here. Maybe he can, try to do a drop or something. Something of the sort, try to get back in this game. But yeah, these units are very close to dead. He's making more, but he definitely needs to send those medevacs. These 2 right here that aren't rallied. There they go. And he's got 4 more coming on the way. This observer still just standing here, not gonna try to poke in, see what's going on. The gold base is now up. Planetary coming up. 2 mules being dropped. So he's gonna get a pretty big boost from that. He's still behind because this third base has been up. Not that great of a saturation there. Pretty good there, and his main's almost mined out. He can go, maynard those probes over here. Or this Nexus, he's going to try to put it up. Going to probably move all these probes over there. Stopped his Colossus production. He's finally getting 6 more gates up. Nope. Okay, he's getting 3 more gates up, and going to go for the triple upgrades with the triple forge. Bunch of units for Bitters, actually. All Marine Marauder. And there are only 2 Colossus out for BabyToss, so maybe Bitters is actually, doing quite fine with that. Still just making a lot of stuff out of these barracks, not making any more medevacs. Still hasn't used this factory at all this game, and a fight going on, which I clearly should have went over. High temps over here, not having storm. This entire army by BabyToss is actually going to get demolished. I'm not sure where his Templar archives is. There's a bunch of Templar dying right now. Yeah, he has storm research, so I mean, he can actually, try to get back. A bunch of these zealots getting taken out right before the pylon is able to do that, and GG coming from BabyToss.